What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be reviewing another movie, obviously. This movie is called Leave. This is a movie that came out in 2022. You guys can watch it right now. It is on Amazon Prime, but you gotta have a subscription. So, if you guys like anything from like a horror slash thriller, mystery, drama kind of a movie, then this movie may be the one for you because the way this movie is set up, we have a character by the name of Hunter who, when she was a baby, she was abandoned in a cemetery of all things. And she is found by this police officer and later pretty much raised her slash adopts her as his own. And she goes off apparently to college, which she lies about, to go find her lineage, which apparently she is, her lineage comes from Norway. And when she does, she wants to find who her father is slash her mother. Now, along the way, she comes across someone who she thinks is her mother, and she's not. She did know her parents, but she informs her of different things that happen with her father and her mother. And the way that it goes is that her mother apparently died in a fire, that her father killed her mother, and he's been in an insane asylum ever since. And then also that the rest of her family is still alive to a certain degree. So when she goes and finds who her father is, she does not exactly tell him who she is, but at the same time she tries to gather information, and she finds out where the rest of her relatives or long distance relatives are, of a cousin slash aunt, and then uncle, and then a second cousin, and her grandfather. And the whole entire premise of the film is just, you can tell the family's very private, very weird, and kind of set in old ways and to a certain degree. And the way this movie persists is really weird. It makes you wonder, like, okay, is this woman being haunted? Which in a way she is, and it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is this a paranormal movie, or is it a mystery kind of film? Which it kind of is both, but at the same time it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. There's a part in the film where one of her relatives tells her that all the women in the family have either been killed or has mysteriously died of something or someone. And I will say that the very ending of this film makes you wonder what exactly is going on, because at the very end of the film, it makes you seem like the film is going one way, and then it takes a swift turn and makes you realize it's not what you clearly realize it was. Because there's one part in the film where if you look at it, it pretty much tells you where this is going. Because the Hunter, she's trying to find information on her mother of a diary, and her grandfather is very set in ways it doesn't want to bring up the past. And when she discovers of it, he tells her to get out, and then finally she goes back after her cousin, I believe second or third cousin, and things turn for the worse, and she escapes. And she does bring it to her mother and father's friend, and she states that this is not the diary, and that when she gathers more information about her family, and she reveals to her father who she is, and he tells her that he never killed her mother. At the same time, he loved her mother very much, and also that her family was very controlling and very odd and weird. And when she reveals that she went there, he even says that don't go back there, and it really does get revealed that her family was the problem. It wasn't really her family. And she ends up finding her mother actually had been alive this entire time, and she gets this vision of what happened, and it's her cousin that has been haunting her for this entire time, throughout the entirety of the movie, trying to reveal what happened to her. That her cousin, I believe it was her second cousin, that died, and they planted teeth of her mother to make it look like that her mother had passed away instead of the cousin, and the mother had been trapped slash chained to a soundproof room for several years. And this is the reason why that that she was trying to get her daughter away from all this, so that that way this would not happen to her, because of how controlling and how much of a maniac her father was, of Hunter's grandfather was, and also her family. And Hunter now has to fight to get her mother out. And the way that the ending goes is very interesting, and it's pretty much like, I would say, a good little tie-up ending. But this movie rather leaves you kind of just like sitting there going, like what in that, like what in the world? Like, it really, you didn't kind of expect for this to happen, but at the same time, it kind of gave you hints throughout the movie if you did pay attention. So overall, I would say it's an okay film. When I watch it again, not really. Um, I think it's one of those films, the one and done for me personally. But others may enjoy it more than I did. But either way, I figured I'd give you guys a quick little review about the film. If you want to watch it, go ahead and give it a shot. If you have, let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments. Either way, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel. If you guys are new, share it to your friends, share it to anybody that's willing to listen about these kind of reviews. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. There's some other stuff that I'm working on as well, so stay tuned for that. Hope you guys are enjoying the content overall, like I always say, and I'll see you as always on the very next one.